Hi everyone, my name's Crothers and I'll be talking about integrating the arts into our curriculum. Arts play a hugely important role in educating 21st century students. Communication, critical thinking, collaboration and of course creativity are skills we need to teach our students to empower them to be successful and informed. China is at the forefront of academic excellence. It has a curriculum that is infused with arts. 42% of parents in China believe that a creative approach to problem solving is the most important skill in driving innovation. If we can successfully integrate the arts into our curriculum, I believe we'll have happier, more engaged students because we have introduced concepts that target their interests and relate to their world. Interestingly, the Art in Action Enterprise interviewed children recently about art classes. One child responded by saying, "When I do art, I feel free. They feel like they can do anything." I think this epitomizes on how we need to think about art sessions for our students. How do children learn? Theories are always being developed about this, but constructivism is a learning avenue that enhances competency in 21st century skills. By generating knowledge from experience, learning by doing, we can adapt our behavior and thought processes. Our schemata is constantly evolving in this process. I love this quote from Jonathan. Constructivist learning environments emphasize knowledge construction instead of knowledge reproduction. I really do believe that teaching for artistic behaviour strategy enables this. I want to talk about how to successfully use the strategy Teaching for Artistic Behaviour, or TAB, when integrating the arts into English programming and linking this to the Daily 5 Cafe strategy for, let's say, a Year 1 class, but we can stretch this to Foundation and Year 2 as well. Teaching for Artistic Behaviour is essentially a student-centred, choice-based arts practice that encourages interest-led pieces. It, like the cafe strategy, promotes independence, motivation, engagement, confidence and responsibility in the work they complete in the classroom. Art centres are set up one by one within the classroom that demonstrates an artistic avenue, for example, painting, sculpting, digital media. The teacher at the beginning of each class briefly explains techniques, materials and concepts for that new centre to the whole class. Students are then free to independently choose, experiment, play, scribble, discover and explore the different art processes on offer. Providing these art experiences allows students to explore their own cultural backgrounds, history, interests and capabilities at their own pace. By starting small on known topics, students build up the confidence to take greater risks, providing inclusive and differentiated learning outcomes for the student. The cafe strategy, which encompasses comprehension, accuracy, fluency, and expanding the vocabulary, includes 5 daily elements, primarily used to enhance reading skills. The elements that this student must complete every week include read to self, work on writing, read to someone, listen to reading, and word work. Now, yes, this predominantly is literacy focused, and how do we integrate TAB into this, I hear you ask? Well, these strategies are mirrored in their concepts. They both create independence, responsibility for learning, and accountability of goals. To successfully integrate the arts when using the cafe strategy, we must use our own 21st century skill of critical thinking and think outside the box. We can adapt and modify for integration. For example, read to someone under the Daily 5 can be modified to not only reading text aloud using language variation and change of the Australian Curriculum Year 1 content descriptor, but dramatising the text using facial expression, movement and space to establish role play. Read to self can link to media arts, Foundation Year 2 content descriptor, whereby they can be asked to choose an interactive storybook, explore ideas while still focusing on Year 1 literacy content descriptors. Work on writing can be modified to include creatively reflecting on their writing exercises with illustrations, allowing them to choose forms, styles, techniques and technologies based on the visual arts band description integrated into English. These examples can be replicated in so many ways and not just for English. The beauty about TAB strategy is choice. The students are in charge. In exercising their creative instincts, they are constructing knowledge at their own pace in an inclusive, integrated and culture-rich learning environment. Both TAB and cafe strategies reiterate that, like any of us, if we are invested and interested in an activity or project, it will heighten our excitement and engagement and offer sound learning opportunities with a bit of fun and play thrown in. So why can't we infuse our curriculum with arts experiences? It will make our children happier, more engaged, and research has suggested more academically sound. What's not to love? Thank you.